feel nice out there. You just walk out the door. It probably feels a lot better than when even I walked out this morning. You know, now we're getting temperatures down to the lower 60s here, some 50s. I know. What I'm excited about is Halloween, because how many times do you put a costume on and then you got to change it or you got to alter it because it's just too hot outside? That will not be the case. In fact, for trick-or-treaters tomorrow evening, it's going to be in the 60s and eventually getting down into the 50s on Saturday morning. So, wow. 55 degrees in Lakeland this morning. Hey, Ocala's at 51. I've got Brooksville at 53. Kind of cool, right? Well, Tallahassee's in the 40s this morning. That's full-on jacket weather there. 60 in Frostproof, 67 degrees in Sarasota. Let's measure that moisture. Dew points measure the amount of surface moisture. The higher the number, the muggier it is. Generally, dew points in the upper 60s, you're feeling that humidity. We're pushing all of that southeast, replacing it with very refreshing air mass and dew points which range from 44 to 51 from Brooksville to Tampa. And those areas south and east, it will continue to just dry out and dry out and dry out because the front is not through the state yet. It is through into the Highlands County area, and as it continues to move southward, look at this. Look at this, huh? Dew points in the 40s, even right through Saturday afternoon. This is going to be one of those weekends, too, where you just kind of open up the windows and just get some of that fresh air. And you know what I mean? How everything's just kind of stagnant, everything closed up with the AC. So enjoy that. Now, the one thing that this front is also going to do is bring with it some cloud cover. This is all cloud cover in the Gulf. So what happens is you have a northwest wind. That northwest wind and that colder air runs right over the warmer waters of the Gulf, and it generates some cloud cover. I call them cold air clouds. And you'll notice there'll be a few sprinkles and showers offshore, and a couple of those could bump up against the coast. But in general, this is not going to be a beautiful sunshiny day for the West Coast, as we will have a little bit of cloud cover. No matter, though, we'll be in the mid-70s, and it should be a nice day. This is the back edge of Melissa. Look how close the back edge of the cloud cover is to the state of Florida. So yeah, let's talk about Melissa in just a second. There's the storm itself, Category 2, as it's headed to just west of Bermuda later tonight and then up into the North Atlantic. And this is your front. Here's your cold front. You see this darker color? That's your cold front. And look at the drier air coming in behind it. So this front pushing Melissa away. High temperatures today in the mid-70s, windy, cooler, drier, with a little bit of cloud cover as well. Tonight, grab those jackets, 56 the overnight low. And tomorrow, as we mentioned, just gorgeous with a high temperature of 73 degrees, a very, very nice Friday. And what a way to celebrate our Halloween. Northwest winds offshore today, 20 to 25 knots. We're not boating today. And the rip currents are also going to be up as well with that onshore wind flow. So please stay out of the water. Our next 7 days, back to 77 on Saturday. That's fine. Even the 81 on Sunday is going to be nice because of that drier air. And turn those clocks back Saturday night before you go to bed.